Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone, so this is going to be another metaphysical cannabis oracle reading, right? Because I just did an upload and I got guided to this deck in the middle of the reading, right? And this reminds me I need to do a starseed reading too, because that was initially what I was going to do, and then I just felt as though I was giving channel messages. And seeing that because the family card is coming out here again, this is coming out strongly in the reading with Witch Doctor, came out in that one as well. And then I started channeling about the different type of witches, things like that. But for a lot of you, like, you're really expanding and coming together with others. I was talking about like solitary witches that work alone, and I'm talking about the benefits of coming together and working with others and coming into an alignment. Look at this, then witch and metaverse is coming out in alignment with the magic. So a lot of you, like, you're unlocking a lot of magical gifts. Shamanistic skills and abilities are very strong and coming out. Power with the hands there. So for a lot of you, like, there's a powerful like coming together. I'm getting that's what I mean. Like, I was getting so many messages that were coming at it in that reading that I was channeling a lot, and I didn't focus a lot on this deck. So it's very, very powerful. Wow, the fire just got my eye. I felt guided to my purple candle, and purple is very powerful for psychic abilities and gifts. This flame is like growing very large. I know that the light's not picking it up, but if you can see it, like, it's a big, it caught my eye, like it ignited, like very, very big. It's very intriguing to me. Sorcery, revolution, yeah. Fire magic, candle magic I'm getting. Very powerful. Yes, the first time I lit this candle was today too. It was a special candle I got because I was getting purples for the eclipses. And I had some other ones that I burned, and this one was in a cute little tin with the bears and the bunnies, and oh no, I just, it's interesting that I felt guided to light it today. I don't know, I pay attention to things like that. I feel that this is a very big time of like balancing out. Somebody is realizing their power, right? And for that to happen, yeah, look, balance is right there. Wizard here. For a lot of you, like, you unlock gifts when you balance out. For a lot of you, you needed to go through a healing. So like a major healing has taken place because you found compassion. For some of you, you very much, you needed to have some level of compassion to have healing. So for whatever that was, whether it was past lovers, family, people you've walked away from, people that you've let go of, right? You've opened up to having compassion for them, which has allowed a major healing to take place. It's brought peace in for you. And there's that balancing out, now that integration. So for some of you, literally, like, you could be eliminating blockages and things like that, and getting coming together with like your counterpart. For some of you, this, like, the duality, right, of the light and the dark, of the yin and the yang. You know, by balancing out those energies within yourself allows you to come into an alignment with counterpart energies. So if you were in separation with your twin, there it is. It's right back out. This is definitely the merging of the two of you. For some of you, you were already together, but you're on different frequency levels. So there's that coming together now. For others of you, maybe we should just leave it. For others of you, if you were in separation, this is about coming together with them, so be open to that. Yeah. You know, this is a very beautiful time. I'm loving this energy that I'm feeling and receiving today. Look, higher perception, passion. So for a lot of you, this is going to be a very passionate time coming for you because of the transformation. it's like major leveling up. It's like what I'm getting is like you've already went through this major transformation and now you're going through the leveling up. So for some of you, you're physically like elevating at this time, upgrading. You could be moving, relocating, changing jobs, careers, having new opportunities, new relationships, new people, new environment. I'm getting on all levels. It's very beautiful. Intergalactic mastery. Oh my gosh, confirmation. Wow, that's very powerful. See, I'm very intrigued on this card. I want to take a look at the reading from the book from this one for sure. I'm picking up the pyramids there very strongly. Ancient Egyptian, I'm getting that strong energy. You know, the pyramids were aligned with the star system Orion, so it's very powerful. You could have star seed ailments. You could be like from the Orion belt, some of those star systems. Okay, so you could be an Orion star seed. I mean, for some of you, you need to know that you could have a couple different incarnations. 550, as they say that, of star seeds. Like, I know that, like, I know I'm definitely a star seed, but I know that I'm an Orion star seed. I know I'm also Venetian. Too, so I've had like there's different places I've been, so I have that, you know, within my, what do you call it, your DNA or whatever it is. So yeah, and they're leading me to talk about that too, the karma, because for a lot of Orion star seeds, they came here to kind of shatter the ego and things like that. So a lot of them are working through karmic like past karma, but it's different because it's not from incarnations here on Earth. It's from other galaxies and star systems, things like that. But we came here kind of as a mission to help save humanity and to help balance things out. But for a lot of you, I'm getting like you, now that you have cleared your karma, you're now able to help clear others. And because of this vibration, it's like you had to do that. You had to be like a dark worker first before you could be a light worker. And now that you're a light worker, and it's like you've gotten your wings. See, you're able to like impose karma. So for a lot of you, it's like you're getting your just rewards. You're getting your magic. Your things are getting activated because now you're able to use them. And I don't know if you've always been like this or if you needed to be this way to be in a high vibration, to be able to impose karma, but it's like you are walking karma. It's like when you pull your energy back from people that have wronged you, okay, that have went against you, karma comes down like immediately. Sometimes people come into contact and alignment with you just for you to serve karma upon them. It's like if they learn from them, because you're a mirror to people. So you show them themselves, and if they realize that and they make changes and adjustments, they clear their karma. But and they have beautiful, you know, new opportunities and blessings coming in for clearing that. But if they don't, then and you pull back, you know, because you're told to that it's time for change, it's time for movement, then they get that instant karma, which is, you know, more tenfold or whatever it may be. They keep showing me this manifestor creation. That's a very powerful sign that you've leveled out and that you've balanced out, is when your manifestations are getting very strong. A lot of Orion star seeds, if you look up the traits here, master manifestors, you've always been able to manifest whatever you desire in the material form when you're of high vibration. Now you can manifest negative vibration too. So if you have fears and worries and things like that, be very careful. Here's something interesting that I thought, like, be very careful what you say, because for a lot of you, you're very, very powerful with your intentions too, and the things that you say, even when they're little and small. So like, here's a small thing that I did the other day. I had, or my son was like, Mom, was I bit by a spider? I'm like, no, you were not bit by a spider. And I was like, I haven't been bit by a spider in the longest time ever, I told him. And then I had noticed a really itchy bump, that 2 little bumps that I put on my hand, right? And I was like, wow, It's like, look at this, I was bit by a spider. Like, you know, it's all because I said that. I haven't been bitten forever, so then I was. Because it brought me back to what, like, I was told, you know, that saying, well, don't say what you don't want to happen or it will happen. Well, that's true only if, like, you put the intention that you want it to happen, but not just because you say it. So it's like, that's flawed in a way. But if you give it energy by thinking about it and subconsciously worrying about it or thinking it will happen to you, and then you say it's not going to happen, but you think it will, then it will. I hope that made sense. So anyway, I was in a moment, I was in that mindset like, okay, well, I was bit by a spider because I said I'm never bit. No. Then literally within 12 hours, I was bit by a spider. And I was like, oh my gosh, this happened because I said, wow, I was bit by a spider. And it has been forever since then. I really was. And luckily, you know, it puffed up or whatever, but it wasn't, you know, very serious, but it was to let me know, be very careful. And it was like on my other hand in the exact same spot even. And when I had seen it, I was like, wow, SARS, I got it. Be very careful. And I even have written post notes I used to keep up in my home when I had my desk. And like, I would be very careful of what you say, or you are a prophet, you know, a prophetess, whatever, which I know that I am, but there still is that, you know, everybody, you know, I'm supposed to be teaching this, right? That be very mindful of what you say and your intentions. Like, I even know in a moment, I was like, yeah, it could be a spider, but I can't. It's got to be because, so, powerful manifester. So even if, you know, what you're thinking, what you're saying, don't, just keep them positive, keep them of love and light. Your thoughts, your actions. You're held to a higher standard too because you impose karma. You know better. So they're showing me cloud meditation. Look up. So for some of you looking up to the clouds, the stars are going to be very healing. Union. What? This is coming into union. It's the union card. You could be getting signs, synchronicities, message within the clouds. Some of you, I forget what it's called, hydromancy. No, that's where you look into water and see things. There's a term for when you, it's a very ancient practice, when you look to the clouds for guidance. Spending time in solitude, you could have been doing this. You could be getting called to do this because for some of you, you need to be aware of some attachments that you have by like seduction, seductress. Some of you could be having like temptresses. People trying to seduce you, trying to misguide you, mislead you. I feel there's energy very close to you that's trying to stop you from manifesting, because I look right at this manifestor card and the snake is wrapped around her. She's still manifesting, but she's doing it while being subdued. And glamour energy here. So somebody could be doing spell work on your glamour, on your shine, trying to get you to worry about your appearance. I wait it as like, if you notice that you're looking different, if you're starting to worry about things, people are sending beauty spells your way. And what's interesting is I'm looking right at this big mirror too that I have behind this area I'm working in. I guess it's like a vanity that was supposed to be in this room. You need to cleanse these mirrors, cleanse your mirrors, your windows, your space, because they very much hold energy, and like cleanse with like Florida water, things like that. I'm getting the equalizer out very strongly again, higher self, the great diviner. Because often we forget to cleanse. Mirrors hold a lot of energy, a lot. And there's a lot of mirror magic and things like that that are done. Hood love, community. People in your community could be coming together and embracing you and helping you. They're bringing me right back to the beginning, so I'm feeling to close out this reading because this is where it had started. With those two cards here. So, wizard, balance, and beyond. You're definitely being divinely protected and guided, but like I said, you do have energies that are around you, so be careful and mindful of what you're manifesting. If you feel a flow energy, things like that, you need to cleanse your energy field in your space. Florida water is very powerful.